Hey everybody, X-Men here from Zone Spawn Gaming, and today we'll be going for our 10th or 9th scripting tutorial. These scripting tutorials do continue on my other channel. I'll leave the playlist or my channel in the description, and that's where all of the other videos are. So if you are new to the scripting tutorial, you can simply go over there and you can start. Now, just to get started with this new channel, because this is the first time that I'm actually recording with the intention of Zone Spawn Gaming. So, yeah, I think, yeah, this is probably the 9th tutorial. So, okay. Today we're gonna be making our very own minigames. Yes, you heard that right. We will be making our own functional game that you have minigames to do. You know, all that good stuff. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, this probably will take a ton of tutorials, but, you know, whatever, let's just do this. So, here I am in a brand new blank world. I just made a script. Yeah, we can get started. So, let's just make a basic lobby. Let's just, you know, I said very basic, so I don't mean like extremely basic, what I'm talking about here. Just add that, and then a spawn. Seriously. Just insert a spawn location. And okay, this will be the lobby. Is my caps on? Let me show you. Okay, no. Okay. So let's just make sure that everything's anchored so it doesn't fall down. And here we go, let's start the script. So, I was quizzing Crimson C and he doesn't really seem to understand what while to do is, so let me just do that real quick. So let's do a equals 5. While a equals 5 do. So as long as a equals 5, then that. Okay, so it keeps on repeating. Okay, let's get actually with the troll. So, let's first make a map. So let's make a race. Alrighty then. Now in this case, let's just make it a race minigame. So then we'll just be racing the whole time. So let's just make our little map here, and then let's add that. And this will be made with everything that we've learned. Okay? I think we've learned everything. We're also going to be learning a little bit of more loops, because I didn't go through that much in the last tutorial, did I? Who knows? Mystery of life. Let's just make that color. I'm going to call this the finish line, because it's the finish line. Yay. Alright, let's make this, so I'm going to call it race map 1, I guess. And in server storage, you go in here and let's make a folder, and let's just put maps. So let's add that map inside of here. Okay, so basically all the maps will be inside of here. Make sure everything's anchored, otherwise it might fall. Let's actually remove the base plate. Okay. Here we are. Let's actually do the actual script. So, this script will be using a lot of inbuilt functions, such as like that, and maybe that. And if you don't understand any inbuilt functions, which you probably won't, go to View and Object Browser. Don't say anything about that, and then you can go, you know, just click on what part. So let's say we're usually going to be doing it on model, so let's do N model, and these are all of it, and you can click on one, and it explains how does it work and how to work it. Okay, let's first represent the map. So we need to tell the script that what do maps, like where are the maps? So that's in game.server-storage.maps. Okay, because games, it's server storage.maps, and then these are all maps. Now, in order to get all the children, like get all of the values inside, I guess, you have to use the inbuilt function get children. So a child is basically I guess a value of a model, if that even makes any sense, but hopefully you get it. Oh yeah, if you don't, I think we went over locals, but if you don't understand locals, you don't even have to add a local there. It makes the game a little more efficient. And for blocks, I think I explained it. Okay, let's set our wild to-do loop. Then we're gonna have to create an instance. I think I went over this in my creating objects and locals tutorial. So let's make a hint and let's put that inside a workspace. Now, if you don't, I don't think I went over this where you can put like a workspace, but this basically means that you'll be putting this object inside a workspace. Okay. So now, whenever you want to change the text of the thing, you do text that equals welcome to example minigames, and it will show like little black line up there says welcome to minigames, whatever. And okay, let's just wait too, and that is part of inbuilt functions. Okay. Now you might be asking, well, first obviously you have to choose the map. Like, what are we gonna do? So let's local map equals, alright, now we have to choose the map. Now you might just be thinking you can just do maps, right? Makes sense, right? Something in maps, right? But yeah, it'll be thinking that everything everything here is maps, and plus it gets all the children, so every single data value in there, and it's just gonna take every single thing inside of the maps into the game. You don't want that, so you add a math.random value. Now, here's one thing I have to say. At first, I didn't even understand this. I don't get this code. I just wrote it because that's what you have to do. But right now, but with tables, I think you should get it. And the hour code begins tomorrow. I'll be making like 2 tutorials today then. Okay. Sorry, I just got an email regarding that. Yeah, so like 1 through how many maps there are. Now, I didn't memorize this code at all, except for like a while. Yeah, so let's just get on. So right now, we just choose the map already. And you want to add the map into the game, right? Map.parent equals workspace. Okay, I forgot to clone it, because you gotta clone it. It has to be a clone of the map, because you don't want to put this map in there, and then if like, I don't know, like an exploder just comes into the game and destroys everything, it's going to keep on using that. Or let's say you're making a battle game, and you have rocket launchers, and then they keep on destroying all your maps. Then when the game resets, like, it doesn't reset, so it just puts on the map, it just puts on the version that was still destroyed. So you always have to clone it. And as simple as that. I don't expect you to understand this line of code that much. Just I'm putting this in the description. Okay, map.parent equals workspace. Okay, but there's one problem here, because if it's like a big map, it's gonna break all apart because it just came from server storage. So you need to add make join so it sticks together. Like it doesn't fall down. Basically, it doesn't all destroy. Yeah. Right now the map is in the game now. So let's just tell the players what map is in. The map in the game is, and then you place 2 dots, map.name, dot, and exclamation point. You probably know this already. Alright, now here's the difficult part. I don't like this. We're gonna have to teleport the players to the game. Now, what's the good thing about this? Well, you only have to put this once in your script since it's a wild shooter loop, but you know. So let's add our teleport pad. This is what we're going to use as teleport pads. Add 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to call these Guacamole TP pads. Oops. And let's make sure they're all anchored. Put them inside a race map. Put them back in maps. Alright. Now, okay, here's one thing that you guys will not understand at all. So this might trick you. I'm just gonna write it down. As you can see, you probably don't understand anything here. But don't worry, you will understand this at the end, or at least part of it, or at least you know how to use it. Alright, so for I, V in pairs. Now this I, not important, but right now it means like, so if we do print I, that means it prints out how many players are in the game, like the first player, the second player, the third player, because it's gain out players and get players, or you could just put get children, but I don't know why you would add anything instead of players, but you know, you might for some weird reason. So it grabs the players and dues, and then it prints out I. But if you print out V, it prints out the name of all those players. So the index, I usually think that I equals index, which means the number, like the number of the player that joined. I'm not making any sense right now. Hopefully you guys understand that, because it loops around all of the characters and in here, and V is every single player, okay? That's all we need to know. You write this, it loops around every single player, and V stands for every single player in the game. That does not make sense. Okay, V that character, because V the character, because the player, and there's something in player it's called a character. V that character dot torso dot C frame equals C frame that new. C frame is almost the same as position, but the thing is it moves. If it's a primary part, it moves everything else with it as well. So now we need to put down where it's going to go. So we're just going to do map dot spawn pads dot, right, what did I call it? TP pads, right? Okay. Dot, okay, get children. Oh boy, here we go with the math.random values again. Hopefully you're having a fun time learning how to script with me. Okay. TP pads, get children. Sooner it'd be like me, and then you literally just cover all of this in like 2 minutes. Math.random with the value of x. Okay, that should work. That should work, right? Math, get children. Yeah, that should work. And then dot position plus vector 3 dot new, and we're just gonna add the vector 3 value by 5. Boy, I'm sure you don't understand anything here. There's a lot of codes that I know to copy. Alright, math.random value. There you go. Put that there. No. Okay, that should work. Okay. So we just teleported all the players into the game. So let's just do a wait over 9,000. There's a space. And let's just test out the game. Let's see how it goes. Welcome to example minigames, and guess what? Look who failed. Okay, and the 8th math random. Bad argument too. Be right back. Figured it out. Because it was in Start GUI and not maps, so. Welcome to example minigames. The map is race 1, and we are teleported to the map. Now, the spawn pad doesn't do much right now, but at least you understand how it works and how you can teleport it. I'm just gonna leave this whole entire script in the description. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, and you learned how to make a half of a minigame, please leave a like. And I do not expect you to understand much about this, but you need to understand it eventually. And I don't know what other way to tell you it, because. Okay, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, and if you did, make sure you subscribe to Zone Spawn Gaming. Yeah, bye.